exclusive with the transformer that's giving Boss Dlow all kind of problems, all kind of hell. Y'all gonna want to stick to the end because I got the exclusive from this one right here.
This was a woman. But when I go on the IG, if you ask me, there's no way in hell he got confused. I mean, this looks like a man. You know what I'm saying? This is a male.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. So, actually, you know what? Nah, I don't want to see that shit.
Dog.
All right, we gonna stop right there. So the brother in question, BossMan Dlow, is being accused of entertaining a transformer. You know what I'm saying? Now, the transformer was the person we just saw. Now, right, the internet went to blaze. You know how the internet do it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna believe the shit. But one of the partners in one of the chats one time told me people could be faking these messages. And we was talking about Papoose and Iman. So it got me thinking. I got to do my research and my investigation. So while we watch this, it's gonna be broken down into scenarios. Wack gonna speak, and we're gonna let Wack one. Wack was the one, when I watched Wack, made me think that this could be a setup, maybe it's not true. So this video gonna paint a picture, and we're gonna let the Transformer speak. So let's continue.
So apparently BossMan would hit Timmy in the DM on vanish mode, so you know that stuff goes away. If you're not hip with that, it just means when you put it in vanish mode in Instagram DMs, whatever you text goes away. So he would send Timmy his number. And here's some of the texts where Timmy says, "What's your real name?" BossMan Dlow says, "I ain't giving mine, ye ain't give yours." So here BossMan quote unquote finds out that Timmy is a boy and says, "Oh Lord, so you is that? That shit is definitely confusing." Then Timmy says, "Yeah, I know."
Oh Lord, so you is. So okay, so if these messages were true, if they were real, we would be saying, "Oh my God, what?" I mean, you take one look at the motherfucker, you know what time of day it is. Now, you can't tell me you don't know what time it is when you see that motherfucker. That motherfucker look like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get me. You Timmy, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to poke fun at the community. But if you're going to do the shit, you got to do the shit correctly now. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, look at the let's look at the response now. Let's hear the response now.
"Oh, sorry, God made me this pretty, LOL. I understand if you're not effing with me now, though." BossMan says, "I appreciate you being real. I never did that. I don't want to be all over the blogs and shit. Just looked at your Twitter, too." Now, I'm not going
But he said, "I checked out your Twitter, though."
to pull the extreme and go look at Timmy's Twitter because that would be insane. But BossMan, you saying you went to go look at his Twitter, it's crazy. There's even...
Why would I want to go look at little Timmy's Twitter? Why?
More text here where Download says, "I'm just saying you not genuine for real. You just about money, fuck a bond, fuck a real friend, real vibe." Then Timmy says, "All you talking about is linking up and having sex." Then BossMan says, "You act like we can pop out and be in a relationship though, LOL." Now I think...
You act like we could pop out and be in a relationship though. Family, do you understand the lyrics? That, as a matter of fact, hold on. I got to pull it back right there. All right? I'm just saying, you're not genuine for real. You're just about money, fuck a bond, fuck a real vibe. All you talking about is linking up and having, which he replies, okay?
He says, "All you talking about is linking up and having sex." Then
you act like we can pop out and be in a relationship though. If you believe it, yo, BossMan Dlow is on the real Dlow. If you believe it, if you believe it, I can't lie. I believed it at first. But I'm talking in present tense. But at first, I was sold. I'm not gonna lie, I was sold.
A real friend, real vibe. Then Timmy says, "All you talking about is linking up and having sex." Then BossMan says, "You act like we can pop out and be in a relationship though, LOL." Now I think...
Okay, if there was a rapper and the whole world found out that behind bars he had some punks on deck, that rapper's career is over.
One just came out. I posted about it.
Who?
What's the Dlow? What's his name?
BossMan Dlow.
BossMan Dlow.
He was seemingly interested in having sex with a trans woman.
Listen, I posted about it. I said, listen, all y'all was BossMan Dlow fans when he dropped his music. I don't know if I'm telling the truth or not.
Now, I want y'all to hear how Wack breaks this down. Before he breaks it down, though, I have to agree with Adam 22 on this one. I'm not gonna lie. Do y'all remember what one name Lil Nas X when he came out with Old Town Road? We was all cool with him. That was the record. Soon as we found out, hey, he got canceled quick fast. Sick line hook, set up, gone, he out of here. You know what I'm saying? Why? We don't play that shit in hip hop. So imagine if BossMan Dlow was really Dlow. That could ruin his career. This is it. This is rap music, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to country with that shit. You can't stay here with that. I'm telling you right now, you know, we don't play that shit over here.
But there's a possibility that this activity was already going on at the time BossMan Dlow dropped his music.
Left wrist on fruit cup, right wrist on kiwi, baby. Pull them pants down. It's time to see that wee-wee, baby.
Y'all gonna believe a boss, so we're not wearing lip gloss. No, I'm D-Lo Curry. I ain't gay, don't worry. No, I like girly girlies. If you want man, that's scary.
Even on Reddit, they made a post saying, "I'm done with BossMan Dlow. That ninja, a whole rainbow bunny."
All right, we gonna play back some of these comments right here, man. I'm gonna go back to where these comments start. All right, let me get my other monitor right here, cause this is crazy right here. Y'all gotta see this. Hold on. All right, okay, hold up. Y'all gotta see this here. Okay, let's go. Bam. Okay. Why are they suggesting emojis show up as a rainbow? Hey, and if you look, 2,702 people like this shit. This is underneath the mass comments. This is what Instagram, this is what's going on social media. Welcome. Hey, who came here after they seen the Tommy story, Timmy story? Hey, bro, what's up with these allegations? They say you like boys, you like boys, you like them little boys.
Y'all mean as hell, bro. I thought I was, bro. Y'all actually mean as hell, bro. Who's going on the IG spamming like that? No, bro, you could not get exposed in 2025, brother.
And when y'all was bouncing y'all head to BossMan Dlow music, this was already who he was. Now somebody has
Yeah, we was bumping our head to Lil Nas X because that's already who we was. And when we found out, we told our kids not to listen to that shit. Listen, bro, I was on ground zero when that shit popped off. I remember the song was hotter than the motherfucker. Then all of a sudden, the allegations came out. And I've seen parents wholeheartedly telling their kids, stop playing that song in the house. You're not allowed to listen to that guy no more. And it was backlash. Luckily for him, he really was on that side. And he can stand for the culture of the community. Because otherwise, it would have been rough if it was just allegations.
Exposed him and outed him. That doesn't say BossMan Dlow has changed, because that's probably who he was privately when you became a fan.
Okay, but people are astonished at the idea that a rapper who they thought was one type of dude might actually be another type of dude.
I never
heterosexual, I guess.
I've never heard him.
And I'm not casting any kind of judgment on him. I fuck with him, met him, great guy, love his music. People are understandably shocked.
Did he ever in his music address anti-community?
No, I don't think so.
He never addressed anti-community.
But I mean, why is this so hard to understand? If I found out that you were fucking dudes, yes, I would be astonished. Yes, everybody out there who is a fan of you as a podcaster would be astonished.
Who are you talking about?
They would freak the fuck out. You,
no,
in this example, you.
Yo. Whack is the funniest nigga. Whack, yo. Whack goes, yo, what are you talking about? Whack was confused as shit. Like, yo, like, I don't know what the fuck are you saying? First of all, that could never happen, Adam. But Adam putting him on blast like that. If it came out that Whack was like that, that's career ending in the motherfucker. It's over. It's over. Done. Nobody fucking with Whack no more if we find out Whack was loosey-goosey on the other side of the town. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is
Like I said, man, real crazy, bro. Real crazy. And these type of allegations, man, they could just outright destroy somebody's career, man. Like, this is already known. We've seen Chingy go through this.
Sydney Starr. She made some allegations, started some rumors.
Yep.
That you and her had a relationship.
Yep.
And if y'all don't remember that time, for some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, that might not have been around that time. Chingy was hot. He had that song Right There. I like the one something right there, some shit I don't fucking remember. You know what I'm saying? Chingy. Right there. Chingaling. But yo, the moment it came out, Chingaling was with a transformer. It was over. It was over. Listen, bro. We couldn't even remember the internet wasn't popping like that. Social media wasn't popping like that. You heard me? It wasn't popping like that. As soon as the rumor came out, it was word of mouth type shit. It was like a wildfire. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker, we believe the shit. We even had no motherfucker. I didn't even saw the picture. I mean, sorry. He gonna explain the situation, but I'm gonna let him speak.
In 2014, Sydney openly admitted, which I think was very classy, and the right
damage
thing to
was
do,
done at that point, though.
that she lied about it.
The
Go ahead.
damage was done. So how that even happened, I remember I had a show, me and Chris had a show, I think Twister was there as well, in Chicago. Before Chris went on, you know, me and the crew and everybody, you know, we going on stage. We finna go up there and go on stage with Chris and just check the show out. Well, with some girls who we thought was all girls on stage in body paint dancing. While I'm on stage, one happened.
All right, first of all, there were some girls on stage who we thought they was all girls in body paint. Somebody should be fired. Cause who allowed on stage in motherfucking body paint around what the boy name again? Ludacris, Chingaling, and all these other motherfucking entertainers and shit, you know what I mean? DTP, you know what I mean? Ludacris people, and you got these type of individuals around. To me, that sounds like y'all motherfuckers already knew they was gonna be there. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause yo, if it's my show, I know who's on that guy. And there's girls on the stage, nigga, I got to verify these motherfuckers. Y'all ain't gonna be putting up, and ain't anybody on this goddamn stage. For next thing you know, you put a transformer, and I'm like, with a goddamn transformer, I ain't gonna do that shit. No. Hey, no.
The Ags say they're a fan of mine and want a picture. I took the picture. Next thing you know, 2 years later, all of this false stuff comes out nobody knows nothing about. And that's literally how that went.
But BossMan Dlow would respond to everything saying, I ain't trying to beat nobody on the internet. I ain't even playing them games. Just keep shit in the streets when you decide you want to play with a real street.
Just the BossMan situation.
Nah, this is where before we let little Timmy speak, if you're watching right now, you are 100% a real one. Smash up the like one time for me. Can we bring in the flavor each and every single day? And we on the road to 2,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. If you're not locked in, hit the subscribe button and join the Unfiltered family. You know what I'm saying? Become one of the newest Cadillacers to the family. You know what I'm talking about? Now, we're going to let little Timmy tell us exactly what's going on. Exactly what's going on.
BossMan Dlow never messaged me. It was AI. It was edited. It was photoshopped. I did everything good with the video of him texting me because my homegirl, it was my homegirl's phone. He messaged a real female. She's a popular influencer that I hang out with. So I made it seem like he messaged me, but he never really messaged me. And I made a fake thread of me texting myself back. I know it sounds crazy and I just did all this stuff on the internet for attention, but a bitch was bored. And I thought it was funny, but now I know it's not funny because I'm really with this man's career and his money. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all can bash me, y'all can hate me. I really don't give a fuck.
Leave a boss so we're not wearing lip gloss. No, I'm Dlow Curry. I ain't gay, don't worry. No, I like girly girlies. If you want man, if you want man, that's scary.
Even on
If there was that going on,
Look what she started. Or he. Nah, they got me talking sideways. Hey, yo. Allegations in this time and this era, you are guilty before and you're guilty in public, the court of public opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because we are look what they're already doing. And then she come out and say, "Oh, motherfucker, I was lying. You all right? The damage is done." Wack is defending the brother, but Wack is saying, "Well, Wack is on the assumption that maybe the brother's like this, and it doesn't matter if he was like this already." Now we're assuming you already on the other side. We don't just offer some AI. Oh no, I ain't DMing nobody no more. Fuck all that shit. I'm done. Done.
like dude, whoever this individual is, did BossMan Dlow, showed all the text messages or whatever,
Yeah.
we would have seen something, bro.
Seen what?
Whatever they had to prove it.
They never met up.
So what, they had some text messages?
It's intent.
Huh? I get the fuck out of
They
here.
showed intent. Now,
What you mean show intent?
are those text messages?
What, because he was cordial?
Are those text messages fake?
For what?
Potentially.
BossMan Dlow?
But BossMan Dlow didn't come out and say,
He never said
yo,
they was
y'all
fake.
falling for a bunch of fake texts. He
he's
said,
not
I'm a
gonna say
real
that.
street dude and real street shit could happen behind me.
That's no different.
That's not a, I would never do
That's
that.
no different than Young Buck sending that transgender that he knew was a transgender
Mm-hmm.
a text message saying, I'm a real street nigga. Do you know what could happen to you if my homeboys find out you doing this?
Exactly, yeah.
Right? But we know that's what he was doing, right?
Can't we just accept that some significant percentage of heterosexual men want to fuck a trans person at some point in their
No,
life?
what we're going to accept
It's
is
not
that
gay to just once in a blue moon
bullshit.
take a walk on the wild
what you're
side.
not going
Let me tell you, ain't no heterosexual homies out here trying to do none of that shit, partner. That's not enticing. You know what I'm saying? We out here cross country macking and stacking, getting real putang. We ain't got time for no motherfucking confused shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the internet was hot and heated and bothered, only for her, this transformer, to come out and say it wasn't true. Do y'all believe her, or was she coerced, or was she paid to come out and say that shit? Or is it really the truth? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, family, let me know what country, what state, what province, what street corner, what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. Because we worldwide, baby, and it's nothing but love.